hello again. This is Don Polston on The Life That Wins. And today we have my beautiful bride, Ruth Ann, at her illustrious piano, playing special songs just for you in this month of June.
Now that didn't sound like June to you, did it? Well, I want to tell you why I played that little mystical tune. It's because June is famous for weddings, not for mystic. It's the month that the sons and daughters leave home. And the parents are in debt for the rest of their lives. They'll know if they're listening. The day I graduated from college is a blur to me. Professor Becker had asked me for the baccalaureate if I would sing the Elijah. And I looked at him and said, the Elijah? It was not a household name in our house, not like it is now. I could do so much better now. But he said the Elijah, and that was not on my to-do list. But I told him, yes, I would try to learn Elijah. And I had a terrible time because already I had moved 3 weeks up the road. And you know what was going to happen in 3 weeks? I was going to get married. And I had something different on my mind for songs, and it wasn't the Elijah. So, as I was standing in the line to get married, or to get graduated, see, that's already gone. There was a telegram that came to me in the line, and that was Don sending me a telegram. What a man. This is the song I was thinking about. Somehow, I still don't remember Elijah, and I could hardly remember it then. Finally, it was real. The 3 weeks were over, and I was actually coming down the aisle. Now, everybody knows what everybody wants usually for coming down the aisle. That came to be. In my wedding, some came with their violins. It was a wonderful, wonderful day. I had no idea when the music was on that I had picked out that it would be played by me for many, many hundreds of weddings. Everybody wanted their own take. They either wanted it for what was out now, or they wanted the old ones, they wanted the new ones. I tell you, I had so much fun going over those. This is just a few of my wedding books, and I'll bet you anything that yours is in here. I wish I could play it this morning, but I don't have time. Anyway, it was wonderful. Some of them maybe I just could mention. You know, when Debbie Boone came out and made that famous, everybody wanted You Light Up My Life. Then We've Only Just Begun. I thought I'd never get through playing that. Everybody wanted that one. And then one of my favorites, and I just got to play a little, but that was The Sound of Music. Wonderful, wonderful one that made it so popular. Then The Wind Beneath My Wings. I loved that. And so many people wanted The Wind Beneath My Wings. Oh, I got so many here, you just won't believe it. But, whoops, I don't have time for that. I just want you to know that there were some special things that came right out of the wedding itself. And weddings were always reserved for Saturday. On Saturday, the whole church got ready. Nothing happened on Saturday but weddings, so we could count from one practically every week. So I'm going to let Don tell you a little bit about that, okay?
Well, the weddings on Friday nights and sometimes Saturdays were always occupied around our house. And I'm sure that if you had anything to do with the church, you had weddings as well. Some of the people who took care of our weddings served the guests and the people. Now that we have retired from that particular church, they still called us. 80, 85 years of age, some of them are, and remember the weddings. In our weddings, we had a special spirit and anointing that everyone said, that is so different. And at the close, once they had made their vows and had received the communion, and I had pronounced them husband and wife, I read to them this prayer. Here's the closing of the prayer. I prayed it for everyone hundreds of times, and every time I finished the end of the prayer, I looked across the platform, over to the organ, that big platform, and there sat my bride. She's smiling at me, and I'm smiling at her, and people are in tears when I said, when life is done and the sun is setting, may this couple be found then as now, hand in hand still thanking God for each other. And may they serve thee happily, faithfully together, until at last one shall lay the other in the arms of God. This we ask through Jesus Christ, great lover of our souls. Amen. Thank you for sharing a moment of your time with us. It is a great privilege for us to come into your place by way of video and talk to you, speak to you, and hopefully encourage you in the things of God.